Welcome. Good morning, fourth graders, this is our technology class, week 29. So this is the week before the break, and I'm not going to be giving any new assignment or homework or anything. We're just gonna take a look at the introduction to code.org. So when we return from the break, everybody will be getting a login for the code.org website, and then we will be beginning our coding lessons. So you will be needing a device at home to do your coding lessons, and you will have to keep your username and password safe, so that way you can log into your account every week. So let me put on this video. This is kind of just like an introduction video. So hang on one second, and then we'll come back and I'll show you guys code.org.
I think 19th century was about the Industrial Revolution, about electricity, about disrupting the agricultural society and making it more advanced. The 20th century was about physics and engineering to do more things easier in our everyday life, from refrigerators to washing machines.
How convenient.
And the 21st century is definitely the digital age. It's the internet.
Even if you want to become a race car driver or play baseball, or build a house, and all of these things have been turned upside down by software.
The lettuce bot is a robot that can sense its environment. Every single hour, this lettuce bot is seeing 1.5 million plants, and it's taking individual action on those plants. We enable lettuce growers to have higher yields in their field by helping make it cheaper, by helping produce food in a more sustainable way. And that wasn't previously possible without computer science and technology.
I have a really fun job where we build Polyvore, which kind of combines all my favorite things, so programming as well as fashion and art and design and shopping. Half the products you use these days are software products that you play with on maybe your phone. And so if you want to build something cool, you need to know programming, right? And there's so many things that you can do with computer science. So if you just work backwards from the cool thing that you want to build and figure out what that is, a lot of times computer programming is part of that, right? So you should learn the skill.
It's really exciting right now. The technology that we're developing right now is going to be used by your doctor in the next decade. When you come into the office and you're sick, the doctor is going to be like, all right, spit in this cup. And I will put it into this magic machine, which is a sequencer, and in an hour, I can tell you what you have or what's wrong with you. So if we're looking for a new virus, for example, we'll download a database of all the viruses that are known, and we'll search for, our sequence of interest against a whole database of all viruses. So you still need somebody to analyze the data. The computer is not smart enough yet.
Our software helps people save energy and thereby reduce their carbon emissions. To date, we've saved over 8 terawatt hours, which is the equivalent of about 1.1 million cars on the road.
When you're forecasting the wind, there's so many different parameters that go into it. It would be impossible for a human to sit down and do all those calculations. We need a computer model in order to forecast it.
I write software which scans images, looking for bad images that we know are illegal. I work very closely with organizations like the National Center for Missing Children. I know that the work that we've done has impacted the life of people. And I feel very strongly about it because there's a lot of social problems right now that could really leverage the use of technology. It's a lot about empowering the people who are there helping the world by giving them the tools to be able to do better. That's something that we can do right now, and the tools available are huge.
The merging of art and technology is getting more and more significant now because computers and software are such an integral part of our lives day to day. People are realizing that it can be quite creative to take this medium of computers and create incredible works of art.
In Finding Nemo, when Crush and Squirt and all the friends are flying through the East Australian Current, you're seeing images of water flowing by, you're seeing the colors on the back of the turtle, you're seeing the sides of the fish. All of those things are generated through math and computer programs that we write that we then give to the artists, and they take that to create that final image and tweak it and make it look beautiful and look fun.
The crux of it is really about invention. It's about looking at the world and being dissatisfied with things and questioning everything.
I always felt like if I didn't learn how to program, it would be like not learning how to read. You know, the future would just be closed to me.
If you're in the coding profession, there's so many things that you can do, and you can pretty much pick and choose the course you want to be in.
I think that you can start something in your college dorm room, and you can have a set of people who haven't built a big company before come together and build something that 1 billion people use as part of their daily lives is just crazy to think about, right? It's humbling and it's amazing.
Really, it's about the chance to reinvent things and then see it out there in the world and see people using it and having fun or having a better life because of something that wasn't there before that you put in the world.
Alrighty, so that was kind of like our introduction to code.org. So hopefully you guys remember code.org from last year. We've been using it since kindergarten. So for 4th grade, we're doing course E. So I'll just briefly go through with you guys just to have you get an idea of what we will be learning. So we'll be starting with lesson 1, sequencing in the maze. And then we'll be going on to drawing with loops, learning about conditionals. And then we will be doing some Sprite Lab work, swimming fish with Sprite Lab, alien dance party with Sprite Lab. We'll probably skip some of these private and personal. We already did internet safety. We'll do an about me in Sprite Lab. We'll learn about nested loops. And then, let's see, functions, we'll learn about functions and accessibility, and then we'll have an end of course project. So I have no idea if we'll get through all of these. There's 19 lessons and obviously not 19 weeks. So I have no idea, but we're gonna try and we'll see how you guys do with it. So what I'll do is every week I'll go through the code on the video, and then you'll have to go into your code.org account and do it at home because obviously we're not together. So you'll have to do a lot of the code at your computer at home, but you'll have all the answers because we did them on the video. So you can always go back to the video if you need the answers. And then what else did I want to tell you guys? Yeah, I mean, it'll be challenging, but coding can be a lot of fun. It's kind of like a game, and you can definitely grow your brain with code. And challenge yourself and learn new things. So we're going to be starting that after the break. So please make sure that you are ready to go with that so you can do well. You can keep up with us every week. Don't fall behind and wait until the last minute. Make sure that you try and keep up every week. All right. So that's where we are at right now. There's no new assignment. You guys have a week off with no technology homework, so woohoo! But come back ready to jump right into coding. Okay, guys? All right, so we'll see you next time. We'll see you in April. Bye, guys.